So I want to tell you about one of my favorite rules that don't exist, which doesn't even seem like a rule. It seems like good advice. You're not supposed to have Christmas cookies. If you have Christmas cookies, they should look like Christmas cookies, right? Makes sense. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, I'm willing to bet everyone here can imagine a Christmas cookie in your head. And there are many different kinds, so it's theoretically possible every single one of you could have a different Christmas cookie in your head. You'd all be right, but I bet no one has this picture, this one, in their head. No one was thinking that, right? No one's like, oh yeah, that's a Christmas cookie. No, they don't look like Christmas cookies, but they are. And the story goes back many years ago. There was a mom, she had a holiday party, a list about this long. She had about this much time to do it, so she had no choice but to turn and to delegate. You know delegation, right? Yeah, well, she turned to her husband and her son. And she said, I need to run to the store. I have some errands to run. I need you guys to help me out and make a batch of my Christmas cookies. You know what they look like. I've written out all the ingredients right here. Just follow along. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go in order. That's what the numbers are there for, okay? They looked at her. They're like, we got this. And they were excited about this project because, you see, they love Christmas cookies, especially the eating part of them. But they started talking about how every year Mom has this party. She makes these cookies. They come out of the oven. They want to try one. No, those are for the guests. Not fair. I know, one of them said. I know what we can do. I got a plan. What if we make these cookies as disgusting looking as possible? No one will want to eat them. There'll be more for us. This was their plan, and so they started making these cookies as ugly as they possibly could. Put different colored frosting and pushed aside the normal Christmas cookie cutters, pulled out things like palm trees and Ferraris and feet and hands, not even mittens, hands. And they started making these cookies as ugly as they could. And just as they finished is when Mom walked in. And she sees these cookies. She's like, oh my gosh, what's going on? These are disgusting. Are you guys idiots? Can't you read what's going on? And they told her the whole plan as if she should give them a Medal of Honor. And she's like, oh my gosh, you guys literally are idiots. She's stuck. She doesn't have a chance to go buy a new batch of cookies, make a new batch of cookies. She's stuck, so she plants herself at the front door. As people start to arrive, before she says, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, she says, I did not make those cookies. You're like, what are you talking about, right? Well, something happened later on in the evening. Someone tried one of the cookies, and they were delicious. And then everyone's like, seriously, those are good? I gotta try one. By the end of the night, all the cookies, gone. Well, apparently the original plan of the husband's son completely backfired. And they said, well, that's okay. I guess next year we just have to make them uglier. And somehow they were allowed to try. It was such a hit. They've been doing this for year after year after year. This is several years in, by the way. You don't just get this good on your first try, all right? So they eventually moved on to cakes. Yeah, that guy there, that's the son. That's not even the dad. That's the son. That one in the middle is a graduation cake. And if anyone's ever gone into a bakery and like, yep, that's the one. My kid's on the 6-year plan. Let's get this over with here. So these guys, they're breaking rules left and right, aren't they? They're making Christmas cookies that don't look like Christmas cookies. They're making wedding cakes that don't look like proper wedding cakes. But what are they doing? They're having fun, creating memories. What I love is I tell this story almost every time I speak, and sometimes people like you take it and run with it. There was a school district. I was speaking to the staff in Wisconsin and told this story, and they ended up having a teacher that started to get sick and was in the hospital and racking up medical bills, and they wanted to do something as a community to help him out. So they had a school-wide ugly cake auction. And they baked and decorated ugly cakes, brought them in. They had 80 cakes. 800 people showed up, and they raised $15,000 for this family. And he sent me pictures. The superintendent sent me pictures of these cakes. My favorite one right here. Yeah, keep looking at it. New things keep popping out, right? It's broccoli, bananas, bow tie pasta. There may or may not be a pork chop in there. I don't know. But here's the question I have for you. What are the things that you do every year? Every meeting, every prom every week, every day, because you've always done them that way? Where are there little opportunities where there are rules that don't exist that you could tweak them, you could tinker with them, and try something different? Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. But we got to try, we got to tinker, we got to be open to this, right?